participate in TikTok trivia and win rewards. Join the live before each round starts, get all questions right, and obtain an equal share of rewards. In each round, there are 12 questions. Each question has 3 options. There's also a countdown timer for each question. Extra life cards and double rewards cards are available in each round. Once you have the correct answer, you can move on to the next question. Answer all 12 questions correctly, and you can split the rewards with other winners. How to participate in TikTok trivia. Join the TikTok trivia live before the first question, and you'll be able to participate in this round of TikTok trivia. What if you join after the TikTok trivia live has started? If you join after the round is already started, you will enter watch-only mode and will not be able to answer questions. Don't be late. What if you choose the wrong answer or miss the countdown? If you choose the wrong answer or don't choose an answer, you can't move on to the next question and will be switched to watch-only mode. However, you could continue if you have the extra life card. If you have any questions about the rules, please check the TikTok trivia activity page and terms and conditions. Get ready to participate and win TikTok trivia. An extra life card allows you to continue the contest when you got a question wrong or missed a question. It will be applied automatically. However, you can only use 1 extra life card per round. Extra life card can't be used for the last question of each round. In TikTok trivia survival rounds, extra life cards cannot be used. It's easy to get extra life cards. Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. The more friends you invite, the more extra life cards you can get. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. TikTok trivia is about to start. Invite your friends to join. A double rewards card allows participants to obtain an additional share of rewards when they win the contest. It will be applied automatically. For example, if the reward for the current round is $1,000 and will be split among 8 winners, out of the 8 winners, 2 of them have double rewards cards. Therefore, winners with double rewards cards will get $200, and the rest of the 6 winners will get $100 each. Remember, double rewards cards cannot be used in TikTok trivia survival rounds. How to get double rewards cards? Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. The round is about to start. Invite your friends to join. Participate in TikTok trivia and win rewards. Join the live before each round starts, get all questions right, and obtain an equal share of rewards. Each question has 3 options. There is also a countdown timer for each question. Once you have the correct answer, you can move on to the next question. In TikTok trivia, survival rounds, a rough number of winners will be announced by the host before the round starts. The round will not end until the number of remaining participants is less than the number announced at the beginning of the rounds. Extra life cards and double reward cards cannot be used in TikTok trivia survival rounds. How to join TikTok trivia? Join the TikTok trivia live before the first question, and you'll be able to participate in this round of TikTok trivia. What if you join after the TikTok trivia live has started? If you join after the round is already started, you will enter watch-only mode and will not be able to answer questions. Don't be late. What if you choose the wrong answer or miss the countdown? If you choose the wrong answer or don't choose an answer, you can't move on to the next question and will enter watch-only mode. If you have any questions about the rules, please check the TikTok trivia activity page. Get ready to participate and win TikTok trivia! An extra life card allows you to continue the contest when you got a question wrong or missed a question. It will be applied automatically. However, you can only use 1 extra life card per round. Extra life card can't be used for the last question of each round. In TikTok trivia survival rounds, extra life cards cannot be used. It's easy to get extra life cards. Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. The more friends you invite, the more extra life cards you can get. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. TikTok trivia is about to start. Invite your friends to join. A double rewards card allows participants to obtain an additional share of rewards when they win the contest. It will be applied automatically. For example, if the reward for the current round is $1,000 and will be split among 8 winners, out of the 8 winners, 2 of them have double rewards cards. Therefore, winners with double rewards cards will get $200, and the rest of the 6 winners will get $100 each. Remember, double rewards cards cannot be used in TikTok trivia survival rounds. How to get double rewards cards? Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. The round is about to start. Invite your friends to join. Participate in TikTok trivia and win rewards. Join the live before each round starts, get all questions right, and obtain an equal share of rewards. In each round, there are 12 questions. Each question has 3 options. There's also a countdown timer for each question. Extra life cards and double rewards cards are available in each round. Once you have the correct answer, you can move on to the next question. Answer all 12 questions correctly, and you can split the rewards with other winners. How to participate in TikTok trivia? Join the TikTok trivia live before the first question, and you'll be able to participate in this round of TikTok trivia. What if you join after the TikTok trivia live has started? If you join after the round has already started, you will enter watch-only mode and will not be able to answer questions. Don't be late. What if you choose the wrong answer or miss the countdown? If you choose the wrong answer or don't choose an answer, you can't move on to the next question and will be switched to watch-only mode. However, you could continue if you have the extra life card. If you have any questions about the rules, please check the TikTok trivia activity page and terms and conditions. Get ready to participate and win TikTok trivia. An extra life card allows you to continue the contest when you got a question wrong or missed a question. It will be applied automatically. However, you can only use 1 extra life card per round. Extra life card can't be used for the last question of each round. In TikTok trivia survival rounds, extra life cards cannot be used. It's easy to get extra life cards. Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. The more friends you invite, the more extra life cards you can get. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. TikTok trivia is about to start. Invite your friends to join. A double rewards card allows participants to obtain an additional share of rewards when they win the contest. It will be applied automatically. For example, if the reward for the current round is $1,000 and will be split among 8 winners, out of the 8 winners, 2 of them have double rewards cards. Therefore, winners with double rewards cards will get $200, and the rest of the 6 winners will get $100 each. Remember, double rewards cards cannot be used in TikTok trivia survival rounds. How to get double rewards cards? Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. The round is about to start. Invite your friends to join. Participate in TikTok trivia and win rewards. Join the live before each round starts, get all questions right, and obtain an equal share of rewards. Each question has 3 options. There is also a countdown timer for each question. Once you have the correct answer, you can move on to the next question. In TikTok trivia, survival rounds, a rough number of winners will be announced by the host before the round starts. The round will not end until the number of remaining participants is less than the number announced at the beginning of the round. Extra life cards and double reward cards cannot be used in TikTok trivia survival rounds. How to join TikTok trivia? Join the TikTok trivia live before the first question, and you'll be able to participate in this round of TikTok trivia. What if you join after the TikTok trivia live has started? If you join after the round has already started, you will enter watch-only mode and will not be able to answer questions. Don't be late. What if you choose the wrong answer or miss the countdown? If you choose the wrong answer or don't choose an answer, you can't move on to the next question and will enter watch-only mode. If you have any questions about the rules, please check the TikTok trivia activity page. Get ready to participate and win TikTok trivia! An extra life card allows you to continue the contest when you got a question wrong or missed a question. It will be applied automatically. However, you can only use 1 extra life card per round. Extra life card can't be used for the last question of each round. In TikTok trivia survival rounds, extra life cards cannot be used. It's easy to get extra life cards. Just invite friends to download and sign up for TikTok. The more friends you invite, the more extra life cards you can get. You can check the TikTok trivia activity page for more details. TikTok trivia is about to start. Invite your friends to join.
it's you. No, it's me. James Henry. I almost didn't make it to TikTok trivia today. Yes, you're watching TikTok trivia, and yes, it's sponsored by John Wick Chapter 4. But back to my story, I almost didn't make it to the show today. My phone went rogue and I ended up at an abandoned amusement park. It might sound fun, but at night, when the rats and the clowns and ghosts come out, it's pretty creepy. Do you know what you have to do in that situation? You have to survive, people. Look, I lived off expired funnel cakes for days, but the only thing that pulled me through was going over trivia facts. And I knew you were depending on me. You needed me. Well, you know what? I needed you. So I called my buddy to come pick me up, but they said they were busy. At this point, I walked 58 miles just to be here for you guys because I wanted to be here. But no, I needed to be here. Even if it's pouring rain in LA, which it is, and I almost slid off the road, because trivia is my purpose. You playing trivia is my purpose. In the words of Destiny's Child, I'm a survivor. All right, now what I'm trying to say is this is TikTok trivia survival mode. The stakes are higher, the rewards are bigger. Let's take a look. $100,000. That's at least $200 per winner. Sounds good, right? Even better, 100% of profits sent during TikTok trivia will be donated to charity. Once again, I'm James Henry, but you can call me James. And don't call me Peaches, because I heard you guys in the comments yesterday, all right? If this is your first time tuning in, I am your host, your nanny, your teacher from the 5th grade, and someone you probably have seen unintentionally more than you know it at 2 a.m. when you're scrolling, all right? But now we're on a first name basis, people. What's up? What's up? Let's see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat right now? What's up? Alicia, how are you? Amanda Barnes. What's up? Thanks for saying, hey, what's up? Good to see you. Mia Money's in the house. All right, Corinthia Brown, why am I so good at trivia? Look, I don't know, but I hope you win today because you're about to win some real money, Mia. All right, who else is in here? Blizzards00, nice to see you guys. Y'all, send good energy, send positive energy. This is a positive place where we want to guess the right answers, leave the anxiety at home, and have some fun because also this is a game show, people. So we're here to have a good time, all right? So I'm here to take you through the questions, pick you up when you're down, and cheer you on until, I lose my voice today. Maybe not the last part, because these pipes are my money, all right? Which reminds me, you'll be rolling in rewards if you win our jackpot. But be warned, if you played yesterday, this version works a little differently. All right, so let's get into it, all right? Real brains, real rewards. This is how survival works. Friends, the rules are simple. You'll all be blindfolded, spun around 12 times, and be forced to walk a runway. Sure, that sounds easy, but the catwalk is surrounded by pools of hungry piranhas. Those were the old rules, all right? Let's get to the real rules. Here's the deal. You and I are still going to go through the trivia questions, and those questions are going to get harder as we go. But unlike the original mode, there are more than 12 questions here, okay? Oh yes, many, many more. Each question will have multiple choice answers, but only one is the correct answer. Get it right? Move on. Get it wrong? Go sit on your Arnati mat. Just kidding, look, that's not a real thing. It's just like a yoga mat, but feel free to borrow it if you want to. Just bring it back unsweaty. Also, keep in mind the questions will get harder as we go. That was so bad, I'm sorry. Look, that was the best evil laugh I could do, all right? I tried it, I know, I tried it. So make sure your mind is primed, your thumbs are ready to pounce on the answer button. If you're worried this isn't, hard enough, we got you. It's okay. Unlike regular TikTok trivia, you cannot use your extra life or double reward cards. Again, you cannot, I said cannot, use your extra life or double reward cards. We play until there are 500 survivors or less. That means this game could take 30 minutes or 90 years, okay? Look, I've got all day. My schedule is pretty open and pretty clear because I don't have any friends, except for you guys, all right? So I like this because we get to hang out, all right? But anyway, if you look at my calendar, I've got TikTok trivia lasting for the next 90 years, just in case. Also, if we don't hit the target survival numbers after 40 questions, then everyone left by then are winners and are eligible to split the prize money. So, no one leaves until the champs are crowned. I took attendance, so I'll know if you sneak out, all right? And why would you want that? I mean, we've got $100 to give away. $100,000. Could you imagine if it was like $100? All right, that's at least like $200 per winner. Do you want that sweet reward? I mean, I know I would personally, because like, or are you just like feeling the satisfaction of like a job well done? That's worth a whole lot where I come from. All right, you could go down the street and hold your head up with pride. Imagine that. But let's see who's all in here in the chat. I feel like more people are coming in. What's up, Jagger? L, hi babe, and y'all, hey babe, what's up? And you guys, I do want to remind you, this is live. Like, this is not pre-recorded. You know, this is literally happening in the moment. I could blow my nose right now, even though I won't, because who wants to hear that? Like, not me. All right, but who else is here? Adrian, Roy, Martinez, you're going through a breakup. I want it. Oh, ooh. Well, Adrian, I hope you win if it's gonna make you feel better. I really do, okay? Stay in here. I believe in you, Adrian. You got this. Sorry about the breakup. Cartland, start your engines. Oh, you guys are ready to go. You ready to win some money, huh? Who else is in here? Let's see. Okay, what's up? Christopher Van Warrer. What's up, James? Oh, thank you. What's up, Christopher? Nice to see you in the chat. Okay. Who else? Yeah, Leah Hamilton. Oh, you're in here? You ready to go, Leah? I'm looking at you. Okay, who else? Ivana. What's up, Ivana? Who else is in here? Y'all get ready, get pumped, all right? Also, don't forget, leave the stress at home. It's Saturday. Let's just relax. Let's, don't let the second guessing get to you. Look, I know that test anxiety is a real thing, all right? I had it back in high school and college. I got so nervous, even if I knew the answers. Test day, it all went out the window, like immediately. But I do want to remind you guys that, there are, in order to play, you have to be 18 years of age and older, and you also have to be registered within the US to play, all right? I just wanna let you guys know in case you're wondering why you're not able to put in your multiple questions, or if you're late enough, that could also be a thing. If the contestant queue closes, then you just have to watch and enjoy and prepare for tomorrow, which is also a pretty great prize too, can't lie. All right, so recap time, and let's hear it for the recap. Recap, no cap. You get the point. Look, I'll just get into the rules one last time before we start. All right, you guys? It's trivia. So I ask you a question, and you then show you 3 possible answers. Pick the right one, you move on. And the best part, we are giving away $100,000. And we're playing until there are fewer than 500 survivors. So, hey, stay in the game, or until like 40 questions if y'all are really good. But good luck, because these are hard today. Trust me, I believe in you. And also good news, well, not so good news, guys. You cannot use your extra life or double reward cards. Did I say good news? I know. I mean, great news, okay? It makes it harder. It's okay. Just think of how impressive it would be if you win. Like, super. But also, I want to remind you guys, I've heard some people yesterday said that their connection went out, or there was a glitch, or they dropped their phone, or something, all right? Just make sure you are near strong connection, and you don't want to drop in or out of the game in the middle of our first survival episode, all right? Get in your favorite trivia playing outfit, focus up, and let's go. So, what is the first thing you're gonna do if you win? I wanna know. I mean, y'all, this is $200, all right? The first thing I would do is order Postmates, but also, I would also, immediately get tickets for John Wick Chapter 4. That movie looks so good, like fire from start to finish. The trailers didn't show the entire movie from start to finish, but I assume it's nonstop fire, right? All right, and we are just about to close the contestant queue, so get ready. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. All right, focus, people, focus. It's the real deal. Here we go. trivia survival mode begins. In 3, 2, 1, let's do this. All right, y'all. So this is the first question, which is a practice question. So no matter if you answer correctly or not, you will move on to the next question. This is a video question, so please look closely because what you see will be asked about. Let's take a look.
42 regular, wasn't it?
Yeah. And so it begins.
All right, here we go, you guys. What does John Wick usually wear when he goes to work? Hoodie, t-shirt, or suits? Look, I mean, y'all are still on the whole work from home train like I am, right? Like, know what like the dress code is in my office? Whatever I want, baby. No rules for James Henry. Do you like sweatpants like I do? Then I'm wearing sweatpants, friends. I mean, come on. Who does like sweatpants? I mean, I'm pretty sure every single person I've seen on a video call for the past 3 years has been wearing pajama pants, low-key. And to be honest, I'm here for it, because I probably was too. All right, not John Wick though. He wears suits. But also, I want to also talk to the chat while we did the practice question to see what you guys have got. All right, you guys. Well, the answer for that was suits. So I'm sure you guys got that right. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's John Wick for all. He don't wear no sweatpants. All right, but don't worry if you got this wrong. John Wick saved you, and you're still in it. That was only a practice question. So suits are kind of like the default dress code for guys, for office guys, at least at like old school places, like the uptight businesses, like banks or, you know, I don't know, whatever. And you know, I've always kind of wondered, what is it about humans that we decided seeing someone wearing the same color jacket and pants made us think they were on top of their game, professionally speaking? I mean, look, like it's not that hard to match your top and your bottom, right? But anyway, or maybe at some point we were all just like walking around dressed like clowns. I mean, that would be a little more entertaining to see, not gonna lie. But I also want to see what you guys have been saying in the comments before we get started. All right, AJ said that he would put gas in his car to see that John Wick. That's what I'm talking about, AJ. Who else? Okay, you guys. All right. Get into it, because we're about to move forward. And we're about to go on to the first question. The real question, the real deal. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. So don't forget, if you get this wrong, you will get eliminated. This is survival mode, people. No extra lives here. All right, here's the question. Flying saucer was the original intended name for which toy? Silly putty, skateboard, or frisbee? You know, flying saucers, you know, the preferred method of transportation for aliens, which we've been seeing a lot more lately. I feel like I've never seen more UFO videos in my life than the past 3 months. I mean, they're everywhere. No? I'm still waiting to see one in real life. Who in the comments has actually seen one in real life? I would love to know that, because I know you must have a story or a video, something like that. What's up, Anna Ospina? What's up? So who else is in here? It's just Brittany. We got XIJ Woo in the chat. Good to see you guys in here. Hopefully you guys got that first one right, because we got way more questions to go through. So don't get out of it too soon, okay? And I know you're ready for the answer, which is frisbee. So the first known frisbee was created by a tribe of cave dwellers. A fossiled disc was discovered, and we determined that early man overcame boredom by playing a crude version of what is known as frisbee. So cavemen would like hurl large rocks at each other, which resulted in countless injuries, as of course that does sound. Sadly, I mean, we all know how that story ends, you know? So someone said that was easy. Oh, you said that was easy. Royal Blue said that was easy. Okay, well, if you got it wrong, apparently it wasn't that easy for you. I mean, I don't know if I would've got that one right. It's okay, I'm still with you guys. We're still in it. For those that are in it, I'm proud of you. Don't let the stress get to you. Shake off the anxiety, all right? We got this, we got this. All right, well, let's move on to the next question, because we got way more to get through. Here we go. Which sporting event involves a bow and arrows? Biathlon, archery, or gymnastics? Did you know like playing organized games at sports is one of the unique behaviors that makes humans human? I mean, cave paintings in France that date back to like 15,000 years show what appears to be wrestling matches surrounded by crowds. But anyway, what was my first game? I did wrestle back in high school, but my first professional game that I went to go see was baseball. It was like the Marlins in Miami when I was back in school when I lived in Miami. You know, I want to know what was you guys like first professional sporting game. If you haven't, don't worry, it's okay. My ticket was free because my friend, invited me. So I probably wouldn't have went if it wasn't a free ticket. But anyway, let's move on because I know you guys want to know the answer. And the answer is archery. Speaking of archery, this reminded me of Archer. Who in the comments likes Archer? Which is a fantastic show, by the way. Look, I have to tell all my friends this, get past the animation and like the first 3 episodes and you will be hooked. It's so entertaining. They have facts in there. It's a true like storyline. The characters are hilarious. I mean, how does it get any better than Archer? It doesn't. First of all, they also came back with more episodes because it was like so highly demanded. So wait, I see a lot of people in the comments are talking about what games that they first went to. Someone said Boston Red Sox. And we see, what else is there? Soccer game, the Dodger game. All right. Okay, y'all are really sport lovers. Okay, well, I'm here for it. Anyway, you guys, let's move on to the next question. Are you ready? Here we go. Which genre of fiction is Stephen King most associated with? Historical, horror, or children's? You know what's cool? Like one of TikTok's recent features, it's a way that you could tap into the book talk community. Users can now link their favorite books within their videos. When users click the link, will be directed to dedicated pages with details about the book. First of all, I mean, I think it's cool because I also saw that feature for like products like facial products, self-care, bedding, anything that people do, I guess, videos about when they try things for the first time. Now you can kind of link it. I don't think I have like a favorite book. My favorite book was that The Alchemist? One of my top favorites. I mean, it's a great book, right? All right. But let's move on to the answer, which is horror. So Stephen King has written over 65 novels and sold hundreds of millions of books, people. But that's nothing compared to me. I mean, I've successfully published nothing yet, okay? You don't know what I'm gonna do in the next couple of years. Don't doubt me. I hope you guys buy it if I ever do. I think at most I would do like a memoir or something. I mean, at this point in my life, probably when I'm like 55. But you guys, I got something up my sleeve, all right? I'm about to blow your mind, so you might want to put on protective helmet on, okay? Before I tell you, make sure you sign up for future TikTok trivia events. Sounds good and awesome, right? All right, ready? All right, here's also some more great news. We here at TikTok Trivia are happy to announce treasure boxes. A treasure box icon will appear under the @TikTok profile picture in the upper left corner. So this is corner, which is like one of my favorite corners. You see this one right here? Yeah, great detective work. Okay, get ready to click into it when time is up. If you click the treasure box icon, there are limited coins in there, so the early bird gets the worm, and only the earliest users who get in there will be able to claim them. So if I were you, I'd be like one of the first people to get in there, honestly. My advice is kind of like, if I were you, I would try not to just play the lottery, but I would try to win the lottery, right? I mean, isn't that the point? You might be wondering like what these coins can be used for. Well, let me tell you. Well, you don't have to wonder anymore, okay? Coins can be used to send gifts to your favorite creators. That's pretty snazzy, right? I mean, so go ahead and get snazzy and get those coins. All right, you guys, I know you're ready to move on to the next question because we got a lot to go through. We have 123,361 people who got the last one right and who are still in the game. I am proud of y'all. We knocked off 10,000 people from the last one. Or is that 20? 20,000 people from the last one. Wow. All right. Next question. Here we go. You ready? Let's do this. Which classic board game involves asking questions to find the right person? Guess Who, It's Me, or Othello? I love me a good board game. I feel like board games come in handy when like power outages happen, which honestly, last night, a lot of half of LA did experience that. I was kind of nervous because my lights did flicker, and I was like, do I have candles in my house? I literally had to think for a second. I was like, do I have candles? I think I have one candle, and it's probably buried in like the bottom of a box, and I don't know what I would do if my lights went out. I just would have to crawl to find my bedroom, I guess. But hey, so this is my news to you and my tips. Definitely get some candles, some backup generators, some flashlights with batteries that work, because you never know what's gonna happen in the winter, you guys, okay? But the answer is ready, all right? The answer is Guess Who? Yep, that was it, you guys. Let's see how many people are still in the game. Okay, a lot of you guys got that. Like a good amount of you. So there are 117,686 people who are still in the game who got it right. So I'm proud of you guys. You're hanging in there. You're hanging in strong. Y'all want this $200, don't you? I know, me too. All right, so Guess Who is actually a top 2 player board game, and where players each guess the identity of each other's stolen character or other characters. So this is what I wanna actually tell you guys. If you guys have seen Glass Onion, that's a good murder mystery if you do like murder mysteries. Also, Murder on the Oriental Express. Oh, that movie was so good. I could never guess the ending. I feel like I really like those types of movies because you can never guess what's gonna happen next. Yeah, I don't like movies when I can like figure out what's gonna happen. Then I'm kind of sitting there wasting my time. I get distracted, I go on my phone. I mean, hey. But let's see what you guys are saying in the comments so far. So Martha Comperad, so you hope you can win something big this time. Oh, you got this, Martha, I believe in you. JC, you're too smart on TikTok. Hey, JC, you better make it to the end then, since you want to boast about it, all right? Everybody in here is on eggshells, and JC's like, I got this. But anyway, let's move on to the next question. You ready? Here we go. Who won the Grammy for Best Song in 1999 for My Heart Will Go On? Madonna, Whitney Houston, or Celine Dion? See, now that's a classic song. My Heart Will Go On, a beautiful song that encourages people to freeze themselves. All right. So although I've got to admit, if I'm up in heaven playing hacky sack with like real dinosaurs, do not bring me back to Earth. All right. I think I'm pretty good up there. They got like Lambos and free calamari. Who wants to come back down here and deal with all this chaos? All right. But let's see what you guys are saying in the comments too. All right. So Black Magic Women, I don't know how I'm doing it, but you're doing it. We'll keep the energy. You got this. Stay in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And the answer is Celine Dion. All right, Celine Dion has won 5 Grammys and is the best-selling Canadian recording artist in history. Apparently we love Celine Dion here, you guys, because I feel like we've said her name like 20 times this week. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat about this, though. Definitely hype up the chat. Let me know which one you got right or wrong so far. If you love Celine Dion, let us know in the chat, all right? But also, I want to let you know that her breakthrough happened when she recorded the title song for the 1991 Disney movie Beauty and the Beast. All right, that song won both a Grammy and an Oscar. She just needs like, a Tony and a Golden Globe to win EGOT status. Okay. But y'all, let's move on to the next question. Stay in here. I believe in you. You got this. Ready? Let's do it. How many squares are on a standard tic-tac-toe board? 9, 6, or 15? Yeah, tic-tac-toe. I haven't played tic-tac-toe in forever. I feel like what I do to win tic-tac-toe is I go with like the corner. That way you can't like knock me out because I still got the other 2 squares to go to. Once you take up the middle, I don't know how much, I mean, I guess you could win that way too if you take up the middle, but everyone knows you don't start with the middle, right? And did you know that like if you were in England and you wanted to play tic-tac-tacs, that's what I'm talking about. Tic-tac-toe, it's called like cross and knots. I don't know. I feel like everybody has a whole different name for something that doesn't not sound exactly what you do, but tic-tac-toe sounds like the board game name, no? Well, we're not playing with ticks or tacks. We're playing with X and O's, okay? And let's reveal the answer. All right, 75,860 of you guys have gotten this one right. The answer is 9. Good job. Pat yourselves on the back if you got it. Pat yourselves on the back, or shake it off, make a loop around to the kitchen, grab a drink, come back, feel refreshed, breathe, woosah, all right? I believe in you. You're doing well so far, you guys. If you did get out, it's okay. Stay in the game, enjoy the show, be entertained, and keep me company, all right? I love when you guys are in here with me. All right, but so also, I wanted to let you guys know that mathematics are great and all, but like, sucking the fun out of all games. For instance, like mathematics, they figured out that there are only 130 possible outcomes for tic-tac-toe. Who even asked you? Who asked how many possibilities there are? I don't want to know. Just play the game. All right, but let's move on to the next question, because I know the people who are on a good running streak are ready to keep going. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I can hear you talking to me through the screen. All right, just don't yell at me, all right? Please. Here we go. Which sport is played by the Orlando Magic? Basketball, baseball, or football? Orlando. The very mention of this city brings a smile to a kid's face, but sweat to a parent's armpits. I mean, the amount of money you could spend at Disney World is crazy. You will knock out of $1,000 for a weekend. Whew. I don't know how you guys do it, but you're definitely making me want to push that time period back whenever I decide to bring a life into this world, because I don't know if I can do that. $1,000 on you? I barely want to spend $1,000 on me. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, but I also want to make sure you guys know, if you're in the chat right now and you're wondering why you can't play for some reason, you must be of the age 18 or older to play and registered within the US. Also, if you did come after we close the contestant queue, that's probably why you can't play, but you can still stay, hang around, enjoy the show. It's Saturday. I mean, come on. All right, but I also want to see what's happening in the comments. The real Mario, we got this. Yeah, there we go. It's called Teamwork, Mario. And the answer is basketball. Boom. The Orlando Magic NBA team was established in 1989 as an expansion franchise. So some of the biggest stars in team history have been Shaq, Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill, Tracy McGrady. I mean, Dwight Howard. Could you imagine that team? I personally feel though, if you ask me, they could have brainstormed for a better name. No? I mean, doesn't that sound that sounds like an organic smoothie shop, if you ask me, with acai bowls and grass shots. Yeah, anyway, speaking of grass shots, I'm never gonna try that. But, y'all, we're gonna take a quick little break, because guess what? It's treasure box time. So right now, I want to let you in on a little secret. And yes, it's a secret, even though I'm telling everybody in the chat about this. Here on TikTok Trivia, we are happy to announce treasure boxes. But before that, if you're enjoying TikTok Trivia, make sure to sign up and register for future events. Those sound fun, right? A treasure box icon will appear under the @TikTok profile picture and the upper left corner. My favorite corner. Am I pointing towards the corner or the edge? See it? All right, so get ready to click into it before time is up. If you click the treasure box icon, there are limited coins in there, people. So only the earliest users who get in there will be able to claim them. The early bird gets the worm. And well, in this case, the worm is a treasure box. So the early bird gets the treasure box. And I've got even more to share with you about these treasure boxes. They will disappear after all coins are claimed. So coins can be used to send gifts to your favorite creators, which is, I mean, who doesn't love that? So head into your treasure box and claim those coins, people. Let's get them. Let's go. But also, let's move on to the next question, because I know you guys are doing so well. We have 69,550 people still in the chat. I'm proud of you. Stay in here. You got this. Next question. Let's do this. Here we go. Ready? All right. What color was the Tickle Me Elmo toy from Sesame Street? Red, blue, or yellow? Also in the chat, I want to know, how many toys did you guys have as a kid? Let me know, because I feel like I only had a handful. I was a huge Toy Story fan, so I had Woody, Buzz. I think I had the donkey at one point too. I forgot his name. No, I mean the horse. It's a horse. It's not a donkey. It is a donkey. I don't remember. That was I'm Gen Z, so that was not that long ago. I just don't remember what I had. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, because I know you guys have been blowing it up right now. All right, so Cat, what's up? We got Fruity Doodles. Dance party. Oh, I like a dance party. Okay, no, I'm done. But let's move on because the answer is ready. You ready for it? The answer is red. All right, there we go. Good job. So 67,043 people have gotten that one right. You're still in the game. How do y'all not know Elmo's red? It's Elmo. Oh, you know what? Cookie Monster does look like Elmo, and he's blue. So if you did get that confused, or maybe your finger slipped or something, it's okay. No judgment here. I probably would have been like, who are we talking about? Let's see what you guys have been saying in the comments, though. I just want to see and make sure that we're all having fun, letting the anxiety roll off of us, and keeping our head in the game. Stay focused, people, okay? But let's move on to the next question, because a lot of you guys got that one right. Here we go. Which word describes an expert on ancient Egypt? Pharaohologist, Egyptologist, or desertologist? Ancient Egyptians, they loved animals, you guys. Like, they owned pets and kept them in the house, much like modern families do. But I'm not talking about your ordinary pets, first of all. I'm talking about, like, lions as pets. Like, I don't know. Imagine walking outside to get your mail, seeing your neighbor staring at his phone while his enormous lion is doing his business in your flowers. I mean, that don't sound like, it sounds dangerous if you ask me. But I'm sure a lot of people, with pet feeders went missing too. But don't write about it in the history books. Anyway, all right, you guys. I want to see what you guys are saying in the chat. First of all, Gabby Mackey. Oh, you're on the edge of your seat. Am I married? Well, no, I'm not married. Actually. Thank you for asking. No, but let's move on to the answer, you guys, because the answer is Egyptologist. Congratulations if you got that one right. I know that was a hard one. That knocked out about 20K people. Wow. So we have 44,451 people still in the game. I'm proud of you guys. You're doing real well. Ella, I hope I answered your question. All right. I did not expect that at all. Anyway, let's move on. All right. So who got it wrong? Oh, Em and me. Oh, you got it wrong. Okay, but let's move on to the next question because we have a lot to get through. Okay, let's do it. Which garment was traditionally worn in ancient Rome? Toga, kimono, or sari? Now, garment is a cool word. Like, I mean, I like speaking that first syllable, gar, but that's like the second syllable that really gets me. That really gives me like a boost, I live my best life. All right. Oh, why? Who asked me why? I mean, because I love mints. I mean, who don't like mints? They're peppermints, thin mints, and my favorite of all, reimbursements. Who don't like a good reimbursement? Give me back my money, ASAP. But, also, I want to see what you guys are saying in the comments, first of all. Because someone said, do you want to be married, James? Do I want to be? First of all, whoa, we're getting real too personal. All right, we talk about trivia questions, not my personal life. Right? All right, well, let's move on to the next question because y'all are asking about marriage and all this. I mean, the answer, I apologize. The answer is toga, you guys. Am I blushing? I hope I'm not. All right, focus here, James. Here we go. So a toga is the loose outer garment that was worn in public by citizens of ancient Rome. So those myths where like they wore toga rhymes. Well, toga rhymes with yoga, and a lot of people called me a yoga master, which was incredibly nice. Once you've done regular yoga, you kind of dominated the whole thing. But you know what was the worst form of yoga? And if you love yoga, look, by all means, power to you. Hot yoga. I thought I was about to pass out into another universe. Never again in my life. I had to just lay flat until they opened the door because the heat was like, it was in my body. It wasn't even around me. It was inside of me. I was like, the episode of SpongeBob when they go into Sandy's house? Yeah, that was me. Never again. You won't see me in that class. All right, you guys, let's move on to the next question because we have 41,889 of you guys still in the game, which I'm very proud of you guys, but it's about to get tougher, all right? Here we go. Popular music from which country is described as K-pop? Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, or South Korea? Kyrgyzstan is a great place, you guys. I mean, I've been there probably once, but it was like a layover, So I'm sure you know this, but like, I'm not a musician at all. I'm not even gonna say that. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying in the comment to pass some time, because you guys are saying my teeth are nice? Y'all are just hyping me up today. Where have you guys been all week, huh? Because this has not been what you guys have been giving me all week. Y'all were like, oh, stop talking, go to the answer, go to the next question, but now you guys are asking me all these personal questions. I see you. But the answer is South Korea. So people began settling in the Korean peninsula some like 700,000 years ago, which has all led to the Korean community on TikTok with more than 55 billion views. Whew. So there is so much good stuff on there, from like recipes for treats to the eating and cooking streams. I mean, where creators are eating like these delicious buffets of noodles and eggs and seafood while interacting with the audience. I don't know, but I actually want to know how many people in here actually love to watch mukbangs or like those ASMR videos. I've only watched a couple. Crunching the pickle though, that one is actually pleasing to hear. I don't know why. I like pickles personally, but hey, they're really good. I don't like the sweet pickles though. It has to be like the normal one. Don't give me that one. But guess what, you guys? People, I've got to get something off my chest. No, it is not 2 pounds of chest hair. It's a secret and I can't keep it any longer, okay? Here on TikTok Trivia, we are happy to announce treasure boxes. So let's start the slow clap. First of all, last time I slow clapped, y'all didn't clap with me. I'm not doing this again, okay? But before that, if you're enjoying TikTok Trivia, make sure to sign up and register for your future events, which we have a lot of. So a treasure box icon will be under the @TikTok profile picture in the upper left corner, right here. See it? Alrighty, so get ready to click into it when time's up. All right, not before that, okay? I've got my eye on you. I'm watching you. This eye is still a little, crusty from like that nap I took earlier. Y'all ever have that? The little eye boogers? Anyway. All right, so if you click the treasure box icon, there are limited coins in there. So the earliest users who get in there will get to claim them. Make note, you have to be early because they will disappear after all the coins are claimed. And you're probably wondering, what can these coins be used for? Well, I'll tell you again, all right? You can't take them to the arcade for skee ball. No, they are real virtual coins that you can send to your favorite creators. So head into your treasure box and claim those coins. But also, let's see what the chat is going on with. I want to see, because you guys have been asking me some personal questions. All right, so what's up, Sabby? Is your nickname Hames? All right, Sabby. So I'm glad you were in this show a couple days ago where we talked about that. No, it's not. It's not Hames, it's not Peaches. It is James. Call me James or call me James. I mean, that's like my Spanish like alter ego. James, All right, Loki Savage, I need water. Go get some water. Don't, trust me, take your time. Get some water. I need some water too. But until then, while you go grab some water, wait, because the next question is about to come up. Are you ready? Let's do it. What is the name of a 3D picture made with light? Telegram, hologram, or hypergram? Now, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I feel like lasers are a little overhyped. Just a little bit, if you ask me. All these clout chasers with their optical amplification, trying to look cool while vaporizing objects into oblivion. I don't know. Well, I mean, sure, like working with lasers sounds like a dream job on paper, but tell that to Cyclops in X-Men, all right? The moment he takes off his sunglasses, everything in his path gets blasted. So he's like walking around seeing red every day. Oh, sorry, I was reading the chat. Every day. Amanda, you said, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Amanda? Good to see you. Hopefully you guys are still in the game. All right, hopefully you guys are having fun too. Because also, I know this is a trivia show, but it's also a game show. So of course you're about to learn some new facts and, win some prizes, but also enjoy the entertainment. Be here with me. Your energy is feeding me and I'm feeding you. It's synergy, people. You and me in here together. I'm watching you. All right, you guys, but let's go to the answer, which is hologram. Yep. And do you know why holograms are so cool? I mean, because you can see like music icons that are brought back to life. There's actually a Whitney Houston tour where fans can watch a hologram of the singer perform all her hits. And now I know that some people are like, what? Yeah. You know that there was a Tupac hologram even performed one year at Coachella? Now, I missed that year. I don't know where I was, but that sounds so cool. I mean, when else are you going to see him play? Well, I guess in videos, but you know, R&B Tupac. Anyway, wherever you at. I know that there's like a rumor that Tupac is on like an island somewhere. Could you imagine that? He's like 70 years old right now. How old was Tupac when he... Y'all let me know in the comments, because these are things that I guess I would never find out. But let's move on, you guys, because we have way more questions to get through. And there are 39,206 people still in the game. All right, here we go. Next question. Let's do this. How many meters long is an Olympic swimming pool? 100, 50, or 25? Now, while you guys take the time to answer that, I want to see what's happening in the comments as well. James's Spanish is Santiago. No, it's not. First of all, my friend's dad's name is James, and he said it was Jaime. So I don't know who you're talking about, but James is Jaime, all right? And I will claim that for my life. All right, Latoya, Nini, run me your money. Well, you gotta wait to the end, Latoya. Stay in the game. Let's do this if you really want it. Who else is in here? Game Professor 10. Hummus? No, not hummus. All right, y'all stop with the nicknames. Come on now, leave me alone with the nicknames. All right, but let's move on because the answer is 50. All right, so 50 is also, if you didn't know this, the age of Regina Hall, Idris Elba, Eminem, Sofia Vergara. I mean, do you know how amazing these people look at 50? First of all, I'm trying to figure out what doctor they're going to. I mean, like what dermatologist, whatever they're taking. I need their skincare. I need their diet. Let me know so I can look like y'all when I'm 50. Which is a long time away because I'm Gen Z, you know? This is like a running joke for like all chat, you know? But anyway, you guys, let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Which instrument does singer Lizzo play? Trombone, harp, or flute? Dang, I hope you guys know Lizzo because like she is big on TikTok with over 26 million followers and more than 1 billion views. I mean like billion with a B. That's a lot. That's a lot. Good for you, Lizzo. But honestly, I think the last instrument I did play was a trumpet in 8th grade because we had to play something, you know, when you have to pick something. And those, I remember my lips hurting from that. And then the recorder, I played that in like second grade. And my favorite song, which is still to this day, is probably everybody's, Hot Cross Buns. It was like 3 notes. You know what I'm talking about? Hot Cross Buns. It's like literally 3 fingers that all you had to move. It wasn't that hard. All right. But the answer is flute. All right. So Lizzo is without a doubt the most well-known flute player in the world at this time in our lives. All right, and Lizzo's flute is named Sasha Flute. It has its own social media account. Like, I'm so serious. There's a whole page for her flute. And she single-handedly made flutes trend worldwide when she played James Madison's antique crystal flute from the Library of Congress. I actually watched that. I thought that was real cool. But imagine if she dropped it. Oh my God. They would never live that day down in their lives. Because you can't put that back together. That's a crystal flute. But let's move on to the next question because we still have 15,242 people in the chat. Woo! All right, it's getting down there. A lot of people are still hanging on by a thread, but I believe in you. Let's do this. Next question. What is the only Central American country not to have a Caribbean coastline? Panama, El Salvador, or Guatemala? I feel like this one's gonna knock some good people out, but think about it, all right? Think hard with your brain. Get those brain gears going. You got this. Central America, oh my God. And by the way, you guys, this is survival mode. So we go until there are only 500 or less people in with the correct answers. So we got questions for days, all right? Stay in the game. I know you're like, well, wait, are we still playing? Yes, we are. We're still in here. Oh, Avi, you gonna cry? Why you gonna cry? Don't cry, you got this. I mean, unless you lost and like, ooh. But you got tomorrow. You still got tomorrow, all right? And the answer is El Salvador. Oh, okay. That one took out a couple of you guys, and I apologize. So that's 8,799 people still left that got that answer correct. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but El Salvador is known as the land of volcanoes because it has 20 of them. So I'm just thinking like you may want to rebrand to like the land of volcanoes. That sounds like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like touristy if you ask me. How about like the land of like, I don't know, the Hot Pockets or something like that? Anyway, it's a bit of a stretch. But let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, because I know a lot of you guys got out. Penguins and butterflies, you think you're out? Aw, well, it's okay. You still have tomorrow. Stay in the game. You know, I'm proud of you guys if you are still in the game, all right? Ultramon22, yes, sir. You're still in it too. Proud of you. You got this. Let's move on to the next question, y'all. Here we go. Ready? Which movie star launched the aerobics craze of the early 80s? Barbra Streisand, Jane Fonda, or Meryl Streep? Now, I don't like to brag, but I traveled the world training. You know, actually, I didn't travel the world training them. But like the greats, do y'all remember Chuck Norris and his show? What was it Texas Chainsaw not Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jesus, can you imagine that one? Walker, Texas Ranger. Can you imagine if Chuck Norris played the... Well, my grandmother loved him, all right? That's the only time I actually saw that show. And he's like a legend. I mean, Chuck Norris, Chuck, we still love you. I don't know where you are in the world right now, but hey. Kathy, you're excited, you got it. All right, Kathy, stay in the game. All right, y'all. The answer for this one, though, was Jane Fonda. So in 1982, she released her first exercise video, Jane Fonda's Workout, which became the highest selling VHS of the 20th century. Now, for a lot of you people who don't know what a VHS is, you know, I wouldn't know either because I'm Gen Z, but I think it's like one of those tapes you put into like the actual, this box, and don't get in there and have all like the little, what's it called, the little stringy parts. Once that stringy part is out, throw the whole tape away. Over the next 13 years, she released 22 exercise videos, which collectively sold 17 million copies. Look, Jane was on to the right trend right there. All right, and she was also with the greatest achievement. But next question, because we have 7,000 people still in the game. Here we go. 80s music group Kraftwerk are from which European country? Norway, Belgium, or Germany? Now, depending on how you define like a continent's boundaries or whether or not you're counting countries that don't have, you know, a broad recognition, there are about 50 nations inside of Europe. So if you don't know all of them, don't worry, you're not alone, because I definitely don't. I mean, at all. Plus, like a lot of Americans don't even know the 50 states of their own country. I think I know a lot of them. I mean, I know all 50. What do you mean? I know Alaska. I know Indiana, Illinois. I can just keep naming all until I get them all right. But let's move on to the answer, which is Germany. So Kraftwerk means power station in Germany. And it was the name for reclusive musicians from Dusseldorf took from their brand in 1970. The band are widely considered like the pioneers of innovators of electronic music. Ooh. Kraftwerk released 5 concept albums through 1982 and heavily influenced new wave, like electro pop, like synth pop, house, hip hop, dance, and rap music. I mean, y'all, like people sampled them like David Bowie to Miley Cyrus to Coldplay, Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott. They are some of like the core to like the music that we have now. So we got to thank them. But also, I want you to know that we have 5,376 people still in the game. But let's move on to the next question because we have some more to get through apparently. Y'all are hanging on. All right, here we go. Which animal is the mascot of the toy store chain Toys R Us? Giraffe, hippo, or elephant? Oh man, do y'all remember Toys R Us? I used to love that place. I mean, it was also chaotic. Even as a kid, I thought going there was just chaos. Like toys everywhere, kids rolling through on bikes and scooters, and it was like mountain high, like worth of toys. And a lot of them were half open, half broken. It was like kids went in there just to play. No one actually bought toys, I think. That's why they closed, but they're still open online. Actually, no, they're open across like certain parts of the world. Just I haven't seen one since I was younger, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what year. But we're ready for the answer, which is giraffe. And did you know that the average adult giraffe can grow up to 18 feet tall? Yeah, female giraffes also give birth standing up. Whew, that sounds like chaotic. I can't even put on my shoes standing up. Sorry, so shout out to y'all mom giraffes, you got it. I wanna see in the comments though, how many of you guys got that one right or wrong? Who's still in it? How you guys are feeling? Someone said they are a Toys R Us kid. Yeah, there we go, Toys R Us kid, let's go. When you can still were able to walk into the stores here. All right, who else is in here? What's up, like Sir82, Siri? Y'all, don't forget to like blow up the chat, like send some positive energy. Let me know how you're feeling, and let me know which one stumped you. All right, I want to see what's going on. All right, Will said, who wants to watch John Wick 4? I mean, it sounds like Will. I will go with you. So let's go together. All right, but let's move on to the next question. All right, and the next question is a photo question. How tall is this landmark? 3 meters, 30 meters, or 300 meters? So that statue is a very famous statue. Like, could you imagine creating something so iconic? Also, who else noticed most recently that the statue was struck by lightning and they got that, I don't know what photographer knew that was gonna happen, but they caught it the moment it was being struck in. It's crazy, it's crazy. I thought it looks amazing, but also I feel like it's like a bad sign. I don't know, if you ask me. Hopefully you guys have seen it. If not, definitely look it up. It is worth seeing. It looks fake, but it's actually, it happened in real life, which is kind of crazy to think about. So let's move on because the answer is ready. And the answer is 30 meters, which is 98 feet tall. So just to refresh your memory, that this is the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio, Brazil. And it's one of the world's most popular tourist attractions. It sits on a 2,310-foot summit. And the view from there is pretty incredible. You can see probably all of Rio, to be honest. So, but anyway, I want to see what you guys have been saying in the comments. Who has been getting things wrong or right? What's up, Robin Woods? Nervous, I need this money. Robin, don't get nervous, because when you get nervous is when things start to go wrong. Just relax. Breathe in with me. You got this, Robin Woods. All right, let's move on to the next question. I feel like everyone's getting kind of up there. Here we go. The adrenal glands are located closest to which organ? Brain, kidney, or liver? Brain, kidney, and liver. What do these have in common? Well, you know, they're all organs, and we all need them to live. So, I mean, you can get away with like one kidney, but you still definitely need one. And the organs that we can actually eat. I mean, are you like surprised? Which are surprisingly good for you? First of all, I don't want to think about eating organs. That's like the first and fastest way to get me to want to be like a vegan, to be honest. Ugh, yuck. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments too. I want to see. So Lydia, Renee, we're gonna get this money. Yeah, Lydia, I believe in you. All right, 2,675 people are still in the game. It's getting down there. I know you guys are getting hot, but breathe, get some water, do your meditations. You got this. Center yourself, people. Let's do this. The answer is kidney. So the adrenal glands are located on the tops of each of your kidneys. They produce hormones that help regulate your immune system, blood pressure, stress response, and your overall metabolism. And they're probably like the reason why you guys are feeling so anxious right now. I mean, come on. It's okay. Just relax them, breathe them, let the blood flow in and out. I mean, it does it by itself. But anyway. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat as well. Heather, you're gonna win tomorrow. Oh, Heather, you're out. It's okay, Heather, you got this. But I hope to see you tomorrow, Heather. I'm gonna hold you to it, Heather. All right, who else is in here? Jocelyn 4099. Hi, what's my name? Oh, I'm James Henry. Welcome to the game. All right, but the next question is ready. Let's do this. Let's keep going. Dry ice is the frozen form of which gas? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? Ooh, I hope y'all did well in chemistry, because this is one of those moments where you really wish you paid attention to the periodic table. I love chemistry. I thought it was great. What I didn't do good at was biology. That's when you lost me. Talking about the mitochondria and having to, oh, that was just too much. I'm sorry. And that's also why I did not go to med school. That's when you lost me. All right. But I want to see what you guys are saying in the comments while you guys are answering too. Thanks, James. Appreciate you hosting TikTok Trivia. Thank you, Woody Mule. Thank you. Like, you are the only one who has said this the whole time, and everyone been real mean to me except for you, but I appreciate it now, for real. I really do thank you. It's so much fun, and thank you for allowing me to be in your homes with you. honestly. But guess what? The answer is ready. The answer is carbon dioxide. Ooh, let's see. All right, so here's an interesting fact about CO2. According to the Canadian Space Agency, which is like the only space agency I trust, bedtime for astronauts is no joke, people. They have to sleep near an air vent, otherwise the carbon dioxide they expel could form a bubble around their heads. And the bubble around your head might sound fun, but it cuts off oxygen to your brain. That's another reason why I dropped out of astronaut school and med school, which I never went to. But also, technically, it was an online course, but still too hard for me. Anyway, let's see who's still in the game. We got 2,417 of you guys are still in the game. Ooh. Well, let's move on to the next question then, because we're all doing so well. All right, here we go. What is the term for the apparatus in this photo? Pommel house, horse, balance beam, or high bar? So pommel horse is what I'm talking about. So I always wanted to be an Olympic gymnastic person, but it's sticking that landings that really got me. Like, you need some real balance. So I leave it to like Simone Biles and all you. It was Gabby Douglas. Gabby Douglas. Yeah, she was good. I met her. She was really sweet. I don't know how she did all that stuff, but you guys have one of like the hardest sports to be doing, and I commend you for it. Because hey, power to you. But the answer is balance beam. So which is an event I will never win. Okay, never say never, but never win. But celebrity impressions, go ahead and give it. I'm not doing no celebrity impressions, but I want to see what you guys are saying in the comments, you guys, because I will literally mess up and I don't want to offend anybody. So let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right, Dakota Hopkins. Oh, thank you. Of course, Dakota. What's up? Becca Birch. Awesome to make homemade root beer. How do you make homemade root beer? Let us know, Rebecca, if you got all the tips. All right, Country Creature. I missed it, but tomorrow's my day. All right, yes, tomorrow is your day. Well, let's move on to the next question, you guys. Here we go. Which company developed the first Instamatic camera in 1963? Kodak, Sony, or Leica? Yeah, yes, because, before we all had these powerful cameras attached to our phones, cameras were actually standalone machines. They were these huge, clunky devices that only did one thing: take pictures. And not only did you need some kind of some kind of like big thing. First of all, they were like these huge boxes, and they would have to have this roping or this like cloth over them, and they'd have to pull the rope really fast, and it would of course take the flash, but the dust would come out. Look, I've seen it in movies. I'm sure we all have. I don't know what it really looks like, but I do want to try that once in my life. I mean, that sounds kind of cool, right? But anyway, let's move on because the answer is Kodak. Yeah, the Eastman Kodak Company was founded in 1892. The word Kodak doesn't mean anything. I mean, just like, the letter K. I guess they really liked the letter K and wanted a name for their company that was unique and catchy. So I hope Kodak Black didn't name himself after this thinking that it meant something, because it literally doesn't mean anything. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. How has it been going? Miss Cook, you're gonna win. Stay in the game. I believe in you. Who else in here? What's up? Hey, what's up, PK Abraham 777? Thank you. Nice to meet you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves and enjoying your Saturday, laid back. But let's also move on to the next question, because a lot of you guys are still in the game. Here we go. Citrus grandis is the scientific name for which fruit? Orange, pomelo, or lemon? So all fruits are nutritious and healthy, part of a balanced diet, right? Well, you know what fruit? I really like grapefruit. It's so healthy for you. It helps with fat burning. I actually have one every morning. Pink grapefruit. I don't like the normal ones. That's just me. Who else is on this grapefruit train with me? And most fruits are harmless. I mean, most of them are. And there are a few bad apples in the bunch, but figuratively speaking and literally speaking, have you heard of the South American beach apple? Sounds really good and cute, but guess what? The name is more troubling because it means apple of death, which, now that I think about it, I think that's what Snow White had. So was that witch really a witch, or did she just give her the death apple? We will never know, you guys. But anyway, the answer is pomelo. Ooh, that one got a lot of you guys out. All right, so that we have 1,951 people still in the chat, still in the game. I'm proud of you guys for, look, this is getting harder and harder. The fact that you guys are still getting these right, you are trivia geniuses. Because I would have been out by question 15, probably question 5, to be honest. But hey, you guys are hanging in there and I'm proud of you. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right, so Sean Black, say hi to Abby. What's up, Abby? All right, you guys, let's move on because it's time for the next question. Let's do it. Chimichurri is an uncooked table sauce from which country? Argentina, Mexico, or Peru? I love a good sauce. Chimichurri is actually one of my favorite sauces. I mean, who doesn't like, first of all, I feel like this is more than like a first date. Y'all are learning way too much about me and it's getting a little awkward. Let me make sure I don't say any of my security questions. Anyway, so let me know in the comments what's like one of your favorite sauces, like ketchup, tomato, what was it, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. Let me know, all right? Let's see what else is happening in the chat though. Dakota Hopkins, shout out to you, buddy. Oh, shout out to you, Dakota. Who else is in here? Stay in the game. We got 1,800 people still in the game. But the answer is Argentina. Yep, so the capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires, which I've always wanted to go, like always. So that city was where Pope Francis used to work when he was younger as a nightclub bouncer. Look, that's a real thing from his life. Honestly, I mean, you would have never guessed it. I would have never guessed it if you asked me. So how can, like, you tell me about your favorite thing about Argentina. If you've been, if you want to visit. I mean, I also want to visit Chile. I feel like Chile is like amazing and beautiful too. There's so much about like South and Central America that I haven't seen yet. I've only been to Ecuador. I've been to Colombia. I've only been to those two? Wow. I thought I've been to many more, but it's okay. There are more to visit. Next question, let's do this. The Gibb brothers formed which famous band? Bee Gees, Beach Boys, or the Monkees? So I'm sure many of you know how difficult it is to be in the same house as your brother, right? They use all the hot water in the shower. They get peanut butter all over the remote control. But can you imagine being in the same band as your brother? So I don't know how they do it, all right? Your tour gets like bad press because your brother's shower used all the hot water in Phoenix. I mean, that sounds like a little too much for me. I have some boundaries. I can't work with family. One of us are gonna end up not liking each other. But the answer is Bee Gees. And the Gibb brothers formed the famous band, the Bee Gees. When they did that, and they released one of their biggest disco hits, which was released in 1977 and still gets regular radio play today, which is titled Staying Alive. Is that the one? Staying Alive, Staying Alive, Right? Right, is that it? That's it? Oh, okay. What's up, Bee Gees? All right, you guys. All right, now that let's move on to the next question because we still have 1,800 people still in the chat and still in the game. I'm proud of you guys. Hang in there. You're really doing real well, and I'm proud of you. Here we go. Next question. Let's do this. Michelle Wee West is a famous player of which sport? Golf, sailing, or cycling? Now, if there's anyone who knows what sport Michelle Wee West plays, it's Michelle Wee West. I mean, while doing the research to get ready for this episode, I made the mistake of calling Michelle Wee West and asking what sport she's famous for. Big mistake. The only thing like she told me or did tell me was the answer. But she also told me all the answers to every question that's ever been asked in history. So it was a lot. I'll never call Michelle again. I'm sorry, that's too much phone time for me. But guess what, you guys? I want to see what you guys have been saying in the chat. And also I want to let you know what the answer is, which is golf. Yeah, so Michelle Wee West qualified for the USGA Amateur Championship at 10 years old. 10! She turned pro at 15. First of all, this is when I feel like you are just rubbing it in our faces. I know you're an overachiever, Michelle. Meanwhile, when I was 10, I was probably riding a bike, rollerblading around the neighborhood, just doing kid stuff. And you're over here like breaking records. Well, good for you, Michelle, making me feel less than. No, I'm playing. No, Michelle, that's actually really cool. But anyway, let's see what you guys have been saying in the comments already. All right, but let's move on to the next question too, because it's getting hot and spicy, and you guys are getting itchy, I know. Next question, here we go. What animal was Monchichi? Dog, monkey, or rabbit? There's only one right answer to that question, and it's not Mojo Jojo. Speaking of, I have not seen Powerpuff Girls in the longest time. Oh, Zoe, you're doing an amazing job hosting. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I mean, it's Saturday, so eat some chips, eat a hot dog, eat a turkey leg, enjoy, put your feet up. Let me do the heavy lifting and send me the positive energy. All right, I feel it all. Someone said, can I see your shoes? Oh, Kim's Kicks? No, you can't see my shoes. No. I'm actually wearing flip-flops and they're open-toed. But let's move on because the answer is monkey. So Monchichi were a popular line of Japanese stuffed animals in late 70s and early 80s. Supposedly the company who sold them said they created the characters in order to inspire and respect and love in children and adults. I mean, that reminds me of Furbies. Do you guys remember Furbies? I feel like McDonald's gave out so many Furbies, and now to this day, I can't find one. Honestly, and remember, if you guys didn't know this, Furbies are worth a lot of money right now. Like, a lot. Go ahead, look it up. I feel like there's a Furby that's worth $50,000. I am so serious. So if you have a box of Furbies in your basement, dig those up because that's probably worth something right now. You're welcome. Let's move on to the next question. Here we go. And the next question is a photo question. Who was the first person to set foot here? Neil Armstrong, Gion Bluford, or Buzz Aldrin? So yeah, Gion Bluford, I love this photo too. Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, who doesn't like the moon? I went there last year. No, I didn't. But most recently, I did find out and see, actually in social media, that apparently in Japan, they're soon gonna be offering space tourism kind of thing where you get to go up to one of the Earth's layers and be able to look out. I don't know, it sounds dangerous. I feel like I will go after the 100th person to make sure they've worked out all the kinks because I don't want to be stuck up there. Could you imagine? All right, you guys. Well, the answer is Neil Armstrong. So on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first person to set foot on the moon. I know that must have been a real bummer for Buzz Aldrin. He was the second guy to walk on the moon. I would have fought. I'm sorry. This is history right now, people. Who gets to step first? What? But look, this would have been a whole battle between us up here, to be honest. He must have locked me in the bathroom, and he's like, Neil, wait for me. No, Neil, you know what you were doing. You know what you were doing, Neil. But anyway, let's move on to the next question. Right? We have 1,734 people still in the game. All right, so let's do this. Hang in there. I'm proud of you. Muriel Spark wrote about Miss Jean Brodie, a teacher in which city? London, Edinburgh, or Liverpool? Yeah, well, my most memorable teacher must be I would say it was my 7th grade teacher. Her name was Miss Sample. She was the sweetest person ever, and she was from Wisconsin. I don't know why she was so nice, but she was now I really believe everybody from Wisconsin is that nice. That she was the Green Bay Packers, she loved them and all that stuff. My favorite one was my 2nd grade teacher, Miss White. She was sweet too, There are mad teachers who really are so impactful to a lot of our lives that we remember to this day. Hopefully, I don't know if she's still there, but if she is, and y'all know her, tell her I said hi, all right? But the answer is Edinburgh. Yeah, did you know that the Edinburgh Castle is built on the plug of a volcano? So I bet Zillow doesn't list that in the description at all. I mean, who's gonna buy a castle with molten lava in the main cave? But anyway, look, if I'm castle shopping, I know I'm just gonna keep that one off the list. All right. Someone said in the chat, Calvin Smith, party on a Saturday night. Yes, partying here. All right, we're having some fun, winning some prizes. Who's still in the game? Oh, Moves, you're still in the game? Run me my money? Well, you gotta make it to the end, okay? Who else is still in the game? Well, let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Let's do this. Who was the game's rule enforcer on the 1989 TV version of Pictionary? Judge Drawing, Judge Crazy, or Judgmental? Now, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen the actual game Pictionary on like a TV game show. I don't know if that would be entertaining or kind of like annoying to watch. But Pictionary is charades style drawing game that has been causing fights between friends since like 1985. Yeah, but the answer is also Judgmental. So in the world of famous judges, I think I'd put Judgmental like pretty far down the list, because I feel like, even though, you know, the name itself is kind of baller, but there's like Judge Matthews, Judge Judy. Who was it there? Oh, and that one judge from the first Prince of Bel-Air, the dad. But I think it's kind of funny because we never saw him actually go to work. So I'm like, were you really a judge? I don't know. You know how shows do it. But anyway, I want to see who's still in the game. Oh, that one knocked out a lot of you guys. There are 890 people still in the game, hanging on by a thread. I believe in you. Look, Jackie Flores Garcia, do you want a cookie? I would love a cookie, Jackie. I would love a cookie. But until then, let's also move on to the next question because it's getting hot and spicy in here. All right, let's do it. Robots in Disguise was the tagline for which toys advertising? Pokemon, G.I. Joe, or Transformers? Ooh, speaking of robots, look, I took a survey and 4 in 10 of my friends said they would date one. Look, there's no other way to say that we are in the like 2023 when you say that you would date like a robot. I mean, I would never in my life. Did y'all remember iRobot with Will Smith? They all went rogue and everyone trusted them. Even the cars went rogue. You lost me. I'm sorry. The most I think I would get to a robot is my iRobot like vacuum cleaner, which still barely does its job. I still have to like vacuum myself. Not worth the buy. But the answer is Transformers. Yeah, which aren't just fiction anymore. They actually have cars in real life that turn into planes now. And they have cars in real life that turn from cars to boats. I mean, everything is transforming nowadays, y'all. We are in the future. I'm just waiting for a flying car. Like, could you imagine tossing the valet the keys from like 20,000 feet in the air and he's saying, don't scratch it because it's a lease? Like, what is that? But it'd be pretty cool. I mean, but just, I feel like it would be like a whole safety issue because who's gonna regulate the air, like air like traffic? Would there be air traffic? I don't know. I don't think we're ready for that yet. We can't even drive on like a 4-way lane, y'all. Anyway, let's move on to the next question because 887 of you guys are still in the game. Woo, it's getting close. Let's do this. Which creatures live in a formicary? Bees, ants, or owls? Ooh, a formicary is great and all, but I mean, like the only Carrie I really care about is Mariah Carey. Oh, but there's also Jim Carrey. I mean, I haven't seen Jim Carrey in forever. I feel like Jim Carrey's just been like doing art in his garage now these days. If y'all have seen Jim, tell him I say, hey, Jim, if you're playing, what's up, Jim? That was not shade. I mean, of course, like we love your art. I just haven't heard from you. Your favorite movie, I feel like that you've done must have been, oh, you've done so many. I mean, I can't even think of it. Move on from Jim. But Jim, you are a legend, all right? And the answer is ants. All right, now I know it's a bit confusing because, you know, I'm pretty sure Ant-Man doesn't live in a formicary, but hey, dude lives in a house in San Francisco. But 876 of you guys are still in the game. Y'all really want this 200. I mean, I'm proud of you. I would be very jealous if I was playing because I would be out and I'd just be enjoying the show with my chips and my feet up, you know, in my robe. I want to see what you guys have been saying in the chat though. Ducky McQuack, you said tacos. You want your money? You're almost there. You're almost there. Hopefully you're still in the game, Horror Fantasies. Who else in here? Werewolf Psych. Yeah, we did it. Okay. Well, y'all, we're moving on to the next question because we're getting up there. Stale fish is a term in which sport? Tennis, snowboarding, or diving? Ooh, yeah. I feel like I haven't played tennis in forever, actually. It's a fun sport, though. But more so, anything that has, like, the whole phrase stale fish, I don't think stale and fish deserve to be in the same sentence. That sounds You know, like it smells pretty terrible if you ask me. But anyway, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. I know that, someone said Chroma Key. Jim Carrey was an amazing in Dr. Robotnik. I don't think I've seen that one, but definitely we'll check it out now. Oh, and the Sonic movies. All right, he's also been active in that. I guess he's still doing behind the scenes stuff, all right? But the answer is snowboarding. Ooh, so turns out stalefish isn't just like the next huge craze. It's also a trick where you get air and grab the hillside of a snowboard with your like backhand. I would never do that. I'm sorry. The most I can do is ski. Snowboarding looks a little too hard. So if you can do it, power to you. You got great balance and you trust both your legs to be on one board more than I do. Anyway, let's see what you guys have been saying in the comments as well. All right, ants are tough. Okay, yeah, ants are tough, especially once you have one ant in there, you know the rest are coming. Yikes. But let's move on to the next question because we have 835 people still in the game. Oh, you guys are getting close and y'all really want this money and these prices, and I'm proud of you. Hang in there. Here we go. Next question. Who had a huge 2020 hit with Blinding Lights? Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, or The Weeknd? Now, science alert, allow me to nerd out. I mean, you know, when you close your eyes and when your eyes are exposed to quick flash and a light of high intensity, you might get like flash blindness. This happens when the light overwhelms your retinas on the eyes. You're welcome. How the heck did I know that? I mean, most of all, how did someone write a hit song about that? There's a song for everything these days, all right? We may never know. But hey, let's see what you guys have been saying in the comments, in the chat as well. All right, chat it up. Let me know what you guys have been thinking. But the answer as well is The Weeknd. Oh, wow. I'm proud of you guys for hanging in there because y'all are really hanging on by a thread, but you want this. I believe in you. All right. The musician known as The Weeknd was born in 1990 in Toronto. I guess Toronto is responsible for many A-list musicians like Justin Bieber and Drake. I mean, note to self, when I have a kid, like have them in Toronto so I can retire early because it's just talent.com over there. What's your favorite thing to do in Toronto on the weekend? I haven't been, but I want to know. If you've been, let me know in the chat. All right. Let's also see what you guys have been saying. But also we have 822 people still in the game. So I feel like we should move on to the next question. All right, let's do it. Tables which stack on each other my bad, you guys. Let's start that one over. Tables which stack on each other are known as what? Modular, nesting, or Bauhaus? That one was like a tongue twister. Also, I haven't had water in like an hour. So it is a Sahara desert in my mouth right now. Woo. Hang in there, you guys. It's okay, I'm doing the heavy lifting. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it and just feel like the dryness for me, okay? But I'm gonna throw another answer in there too, all right? Haunted. I mean, because if I walked into my living room and a bunch of tables are stacked up on each other, the first thought that would pop in my head is like Poltergeist, which was a great movie. It was actually, I feel like it's one of like the scariest movies to this day. You could watch it and still be scared, which is very rare. But let's move on because the answer is nesting. Nesting tables, that's what they're called, you guys. That sounds kind of cute, doesn't it? I mean, like you can't just, picture yourself on a table in your life and you're like, what do you want to do tonight, table? Yeah. Okay, that sounds kind of odd to me too. I'd never asked a table that, but let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right. Oh, thank you. I know. Thank you for all the kind words. Someone said ski. Yeah, I'm a skier too. Visit Ohio. I do want to visit the one like amusement park you guys have in there called Cedar Park with the highest and tallest like roller coaster. That's one thing I would go do in Ohio. But let's move on to the next question because you guys are hanging on by a thread and I'm proud of you. Here we go. Let's do it. Jigsaw puzzles were first sold in which city around 1760? London, Paris, or Berlin? Oh, I don't know much about jigsaw puzzles, but Jigsaw reminds me of the Saw movies. Do y'all remember that? I feel like those still to this day are terrifying. The first, like 3, were the scariest of them all. There's this one scene I will never forget, and it's like ingrained in the back of my mind. It was this lady, and she had to put her hand in like acid to get the key out. I would have just died right there. I'm so sorry. That's just me. But the answer is London. Yep, that's good old London, the square mile London town, and other nicknames. I mean, hey, the Big Smoke. I don't know who calls London the Big Smoke, but apparently some people do. All right, that's where John Spilsbury took a break from making maps to glue a map to a piece of wood and cut along like the lines of the countries. I mean, hey, that sounds like a pretty good way to spend your time. But let's move on, you guys, because we have another question, because we have 780 people that are still in the game. Y'all, I'm very proud of you. You're doing so good. Let's do this. Next one. Let's go. Which of these sports here are you only allowed to play right-handed? Basketball, tennis, or polo? Ooh, I hope you guys know sports, because we've been asking a lot about sports recently, and I feel like I'm learning so much about sports myself. All right, well, if you ask me, any sport that allows you to play right-handed is a sport we shouldn't be allowed to like acknowledge. Because, I mean, what about the lefties? You know, it sounds like we're discriminating against the lefties. But anyway, I want to see in the chat what you guys have been thinking. Who's still in the game? Scotty Lane, you're winning. Okay, Scotty, I'm proud of you. Stay in the game. You're almost there. But let's move on, because the answer is polo. Now, when you think about polo, you probably first think of like polo shirts, which I have not seen a polo shirt in forever. They were like a huge craze and trend back in the day where like everyone had one of the collared shirts, and it was like a thing, like the 3-button up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, everyone had one. Like the preppy villains in every 80s movie ever had a polo shirt. And it was like the rich person's sport, you know? But anyway, hey. All right, you guys. 775 of you guys are still in the game, and this is the next question, but this is also the final question. Good luck. Let's do this. What quantity is measured in joules? Acceleration, energy, or gravity? You know what else is measured in joules? Jewelry. People, look, I am here to tell you that jewelry is without a doubt the best thing of anything that has ever existed. I mean, you could get a touch of elegance and class by adding anything to your outfit. Like, imagine if I had like a gold chain or like a nice little gold watch on. Come on, that would up this outfit that's pretty chill, laid back. I mean, it's Saturday. You know, who wants to wear anything too like tight or strung up? Not me, all right? I wear what I want around here. All right, you guys, let's see what you guys have been saying in the chat. But until then, the answer is energy. Woo, wow. So 766 people are still in it, and you guys have made it to the very end. That is insane. We started at a huge number, all right? But I am also ready to say, look, you guys made it to the winner's circle, which is not everybody can say that. So take a victory lap, because you're all winners in my book. Clap it up for our big winners. Congratulations to our 766 winners. You'll be splitting $100,000. Your prize will show up in your TikTok balance under live gifts. And of course, you get to tell everyone you won this round of TikTok Trivia Survival Mode. Use the hashtag TikTok Trivia Winner. And a friendly reminder that John Wick Chapter 4 is in theaters everywhere March 24th. Does everyone like dress up in a suit to watch John Wick in movies? I mean, come on, that would be so fun. All right, so our next and final episode is tomorrow night at 5 p.m. PST with the prize of another $100,000. I mean, so get your friends, get your family, get your middle school crush that you haven't spoken to in 10 years, which will be awkward to contact, to join, okay? Because tomorrow is the grand finale, the biggest prize ever in TikTok trivia. So it's so big, like I've been doing squats all week just so I can lift it. And life just got better, and your favorite creators are going live right now. So follow at Fly with K, at Black Media Presents, at Daniel Renee Music, at Blues Clues, at Kiera Lease, at Cleo Thomas, and at Jillian X Grace to watch them live and learn more about TikTok trivia. Will there be clues about tomorrow's finale? I mean, will I ride it on a golden unicorn? Who knows? Who knows? At this point, the point is to check out their showcase page to watch their live shows now. Also, we're giving away free coins throughout their live shows. Yes, I said free. I mean, does it get any cheaper than that? It's literally free, guys. But keep in mind, it might take a few minutes for your prize rewards to arrive at your live gifts. Okay? So be mindful of that. Also, a reminder, you can exchange your reward for coins. This way, you can send gifts to support your favorite live creators. Try recharging on tiktok.com/coin and enjoy a lower service fee. Okay, well, that's it for today. Congratulations again to our winners. If you didn't hear it today, you're hearing it now. I am proud of you. Great job. I am James Henry. This is TikTok Trivia. Real brains, real rewards. See you tomorrow for our final round and final survival round. That finale of like all finales, all right? Your last chance to win our mega prize of $100,000. Split between 500 winners. That's $200 per person. So be sure to get in there, and I'll see you then. Bye.
What's going on, guys?
I'm going live February 25th
at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time
as a part of the TikTok Trivia campaign.
TikTok Trivia is a brand new experience
on TikTok Live where you
can put your knowledge to the test
in trivia games
hosted by creator James Henry.
Oh, yeah!
And there are not one, not two, but 5 days of trivia sessions
from February 22nd
to February 26th, where you can join and play
for a chance
to win a share of the
$500,000
prize pool. My live is going to be all about
music trivia,
90s trivia.
We're going to be singing, playing acoustic guitar,
flying around in my 4-seater airplane
for a makeup and hair get ready with me.
And you need to be there.
So yeah, let's go.